In the vibrant world of jazz and romance, Harmony in Heartbreak weaves a tale of love, betrayal, and second chances. It is a soulful and captivating tale that explores the power of love, healing, and the music that binds hearts together. The main character of our story, Ava Davis, discovers that true harmony can arise from the most unexpected places, proving that love has the ability to mend even the most broken melodies. In episode 1, titled A Prelude to Passion, the Jazz Lounge becomes the backdrop for Ava's transformative encounter with a man named Sean. Their connection, sparked by Ava's soulful performance and Sean's mesmerizing gaze, sets the stage for an enchanted evening. Little do they know, their destinies are intricately intertwined, ready to embark on a symphony of love. Lazy Sundays, hidden gems in the city, and intimate conversations create a haven for their budding romance. Sean's spontaneity turns ordinary days into extraordinary memories, leading to a promising future of love and endless possibilities. Or so she believed. Harmony in Heartbreak, Episode 1, A Prelude to Passion. The Jazz Lounge buzzed with anticipation as I belted out the soulful lyrics. The atmosphere thick with the smoky allure of live music. The rhythmic pulse of the bass reverberated through the room, setting the stage for a night that would carve its place in the melody of my life. That night, the spotlight found its way to me, casting a warm golden glow on the stage. Little did I know, my world was on the cusp of a true love experience. Before I go any further, allow me to apologize in advance for all of the jazz references. What can I say? Music is my love language, so it's the only way I know how to explain a love like this. Okay, now back to my love story. In the audience, a beautiful man, Sean, sat alone at a corner table, his silhouette bathed in the ambient glow of the dimly lit room. His eyes, a captivating shade of hazel, bore into mine, creating an electric connection that defied the distance between the stage and the audience. It felt as if the music itself had woven an invisible thread, drawing him closer with every note, entwining our destinies in a dance of fate. After my set, the air crackled with the lingering energy of the performance as Sean approached the stage. I immediately became nervous, but kept my composure, displaying a confident smile. At the first hello, I recognized how smooth, deep, and captivating his voice was, adding to my nervous state. His confident stride hinted at a shared connection, and after a few gentle exchanges, I gracefully accepted his invitation to chat further. We found ourselves immersed in conversation, exploring the rich tapestry of our lives and the shared love we harbored for jazz legends long gone. The night unfolded like a lyrical dance. Each word added to the composition of our connection. Sean, also a musician, a bass player, told tales of late-night jazz sessions and impromptu street performances that resonated with my own experiences. It was as if our lives had been harmonizing in the background, waiting for the spotlight to reveal the syncopation of our souls. As the club closed its doors, the city outside embraced us with its nocturnal charm. Sean extended another invitation to continue our conversation at a hidden gem of a late-night coffee bar he often escaped to. Beneath the city lights, we strolled through the cobblestone streets, our laughter mingling with the distant sounds of the urban night. By the time we entered the intimate space of the coffee bar, I knew there was something extraordinary about Sean, a magnetic force that drew me into his enchanting presence. As days unfolded into weeks, Sean and I found ourselves entwined in beautiful moments that painted the canvas of our budding love. Lazy Sunday mornings became a ritual, the soothing crackle of vinyl records providing the soundtrack to our intimate cocoon. The warmth of his arms around me created a haven, and the world outside seemed to fade into the background. Sean's charm extended beyond the Jazz Lounge, guiding us through the city's maze of hidden gems. Quaint bookshops became our sanctuaries where we lost ourselves in the magic of written words. Tucked away jazz joints revealed the city's heartbeat, a syncopated rhythm that mirrored the pulsating cadence of our hearts. Immersed in the rhythm of each other's lives, we discovered new facets that added depth to our connection. Sean's love for art and poetry complemented my passion for music, creating a vibrant symphony of shared interests. Our conversations flowed effortlessly, like a jazz improv, where each note seamlessly blended into the next. Our love deepened like a beautiful rhapsody. Date nights transformed into adventures, exploring the cityscape hand in hand. Sean's spontaneity turned ordinary moments into extraordinary memories, and every shared laugh echoed through the urban landscape. Simple gestures spoke volumes in the language of love. One evening, Sean surprised me with a handwritten love letter. The pages filled with eloquent expressions of admiration for the woman behind the captivating voice. Needless to say, it became a cherished keepsake, a tangible reminder of the glowing intimacy between us. The ink on the pages seemed to capture the essence of our connection, a love story unfolding with each stroke of the pen. In those stolen moments under the city lights, Sean and I exchanged glances that spoke of promises and whispered secrets. Our love, like a ballad, built crescendos of passion and tenderness. Little did we know that the symphony of our hearts was reaching new heights, setting the stage for the inevitable harmonies and dissonances that love's journey would unfold. Sean, ever the romantic, orchestrated a proposal that mirrored the grandeur of our love. He whisked me away to a rooftop garden adorned with fairy lights overlooking the city skyline. The soft glow of the lights played on the backdrop of the night, creating a magical atmosphere that mirrored the enchantment of our relationship. As he took my hand beneath the starlit sky, Sean poured his heart out in a heartfelt speech, each word a love note that added to the harmony of our story. The cityscape glittered beyond us, a testament of the vast possibilities of our shared future. With bated breath, Sean dropped to one knee, presenting a ring that sparkled like a promise of forever. The moment was met with gasps of joy from our friends, who had been hiding in the shadows, capturing the unfolding scene. Tears of happiness welled in my eyes as I said yes, sealing our commitment under the starry night. The rooftop erupted in applause, and the celebration began, setting the stage for a night that would be etched in the archives of our shared history. The dreams that had woven our journey together were now on display for everyone to witness. The promises made became the foundation of our future, and the engagement ring, a symbol of our enduring love, felt weightless on my finger as we danced the night away, completely oblivious to the fact that that very celebration that marked the pinnacle of our joy would soon be overshadowed by a discordant note, a revelation that would disrupt the symphony we had so beautifully orchestrated on that magical night. One evening, a gentle breeze whispered promises of a cool night. Excitement bubbled within me as I returned home early, eager to share the details of a potential wedding venue that had captured my imagination. The door swung open and the warm glow of the lights spilled into the hallway, inviting me into my love world. As I crossed the threshold, the air shifted, thickening with an unspoken tension that I couldn't quite place. Our combined energy, once harmonious and sweet, began to feel sour, echoing with a note that hung in the air like an ominous prelude. Before me stood Sean, his once bright eyes now clouded with guilt, casting shadows on the walls of our shared dwelling. The room, once filled with the promise of our future, held a heaviness that words struggled to convey. The atmosphere crackled with an unspoken truth, and the seconds stretched into an eternity as I waited for him to speak. As Sean's voice broke the silence, the notes that once serenaded our love transformed into a haunting sound of betrayal that reverberated through the walls. He confessed to an affair that had left another woman pregnant, each word falling like a dissonant chord, disrupting the harmony we had so carefully composed. My world crumbled beneath the weight of the revelation. The celebration that marked the pinnacle of our joy, now overshadowed by the storm that raged within our home. The engagement ring, once a symbol of our eternal love, now felt like a heavy burden on my finger, a painful reminder of the promises that lay shattered at my feet. Betrayed and broken, I navigated the aftermath of the news. The haunting words of deceit echoed in the silence that followed, a symphony of pain that resonated in the corners of my heart. The love story I had cherished had become a heartbreaking composition, the notes of our happiness replaced by the tones of reality. As the last note lingered, I faced the painful truth that even the most beautiful symphonies could be marred by the notes of infidelity. In the wreckage of our dreams, I now stood alone, grappling with the profound loss of a future union that had once promised forever. Tune in next week as the aftermath of Sean's betrayal silences the vibrant notes of Ava's life. Singing gigs lose their sanctuary, the cityscapes turn monochromatic, and desperation leads her to familiar places and familiar faces. Thank you for tuning in to the Erica Dawn Voices Podcast Network.